good. We're not good. Oh, damn it.
Why can't you take the scales?
You already know why. You already know why. Look at this. It's beautiful.
I don't know why.
Just watch your way through here. Fudge has some spikes.
That was gruesome.
The ship doesn't swerve when it sees how big the iceberg is.
Be strong, Pikmin! Be strong! There are crimes happening under here. Oh my god, there's crimes happening under here! You know what I just realized? Oh, it's off to the races. I'm sorry? I'm sorry? It's a baby! He's got a little pacifier and a like baby hat and he's swaddled in his baby blanket. I'm sorry, Mom, I haven't had a baby. I don't know what they look like. Nothing bad happens, but your grandmother might be disappointed. Grandma, no! Hey, Olaf! What? What? Excuse me? I think you were supposed to do that. I'm going out where they were. Oh, is that a third? Wondering if... Oh, goodbye. Goodbye. I have to go, my people need me. Hello everybody and welcome in! Check it out, Fee was also streaming Enshrouded. That is a game that King and I are going to be returning to. Hopefully Sekhmet as well. Right now scheduling has been a bear between the three of us because I think the one day that works for Sekhmet doesn't work for King. And I'm on second shift, so I'm pretty much the reason we can't do anything. It's fine. Don't worry about it. But welcome in. Great to see you all. Alright, fine. You get bragging rights today, King. Only today. Only today. Jerk.
Oh no!
Alright, what music are we feeling today? I mean, my answer is always Harvestella, but alas, Square Enix won't let me. Alas. I need to go through and, figure out... Core Keeper? Alright. Chat has spoken. Core Keeper it is. By the way, Core Keeper's, OST Album 2 is now out on Spotify. Album 1 just had, I think, the songs pre-wall, and I was waiting and waiting and waiting for them to add more, and unfortunately they didn't, so I thought, you know, well, that's all that we're gonna get on Spotify. Nope. Okay, that one's fine. How's the audio? You should be able to hear music. So, Moonstone Island is the game that I played on Tuesday, and they are running a little competition. So I have to create and design a little spirit from the game and have my entry submitted by Saturday. And I could have a chance to win a little Fishbow plushie, which sounds really cute. But also, they might be adding some of these critters to the game. So, for the sake of Souptember, I had to make something soup-themed. I had to make something. It's the rules. So I figured, you know, let's see if we can't make something soup-themed. And ramen seemed to be the best idea I could come up with, because you can have a little ramen bowl be a snail shell and make a little noodle snail. Now, someone else already has a ramen-themed design, but they went with a like a dinosaur almost coming out of the bowl of soup, and they went with a fire type monster. I'm going for a psychic type little snail. And of course, Snoodle is like the perfect name, so Snoodle it is. Oh no, I don't have my tablet plugged in. Oh no. How are you doing today, King? It is Friday Junior. You want to do nothing, but I can't. That's the move. That's the mood. Wow, that's the easiest I've ever plugged my tablet in. The worst time ever was I had to, like, restart my computer because it was being so naughty, so of course I had to restart stream, too. It was a mess. Oh, I love this song. So I kind of want to go for, like, this rounded shape here of, like, noodles for under the shell. And then I might just make the head not, like, very obviously made out of noodles. Because my design here on the right, I think it's a little too messy. Like, visually, it's hard to look at this and know what exactly you're looking at. And that's something I want to avoid. Like, I want you to be able to see that it's noodles without visually overwhelming the eye. Does that make sense? It probably makes sense. You've had a busy week, King. I haven't seen you on Valheim much at all. So one of the design concepts I was looking at was whether I could use chopsticks to kind of look like the eye stalks, but I was not aware of this. It's a cultural thing not to place chopsticks, like, up and down, as they remind of death. They kind of look like incense sticks. So I will not be doing that. No, not the unsolicited drama. I was hoping that had just kind of, like, blown over. Sometimes it just doesn't. I am sorry to hear. So we'll start with, like, a rough sketch of the ramen bowl, perhaps? Hi, Fiona! Welcome in! Let me see, the raid thing worked, didn't it? Did it? I don't see it. Dang it! Hi, Fiona. Okay, hold on. I think I just have to move. Yeah, I've got the GIF alerts up too high, and I need to have the stream alerts be above the GIF alerts. Welcome in, Raiders. Fiona, how was your sunrise stream? I was not quite up sunrise early, but Tugboat was very needy this morning. Very, very needy. Where's my alerts? Unless I just don't have it here. Let's grab it. I promise, I know how to stream. Don't we all? Hi, Raiders. Welcome in. If you don't know me, my name is Redria. Full-time scientist. Part-time streamer. Your starbits have been garbage lately. I got 8. So you're doing better than me. Even, Shipment, you're also doing better than me. So, take it. Take it and celebrate. So, as I was saying, if you don't know me, my name's Redria. I'm a full-time scientist, part-time streamer. Today we're actually designing a Moonstone Island spirit. There's a competition going on right now in their Discord, and the winning design might be added to the game, and the winners get Fishbow plushies. So, like, I have to enter, and I'm also entering in the spirit of Souptember, so we are making a ramen noodle snail named Snoodle. It's gonna be a psychic type spirit. Let me do my little charity commands because, as I had mentioned, it is Souptember. So all month long we've been raising funds for the PCRF, doing silly soup-themed things. All stemming from the ever-burning question in all of our hearts. Is cereal a soup? I'm on Team Soup. I say no way, Jose. I've even asked some coworkers, and I've gotten really mixed responses. The answer has been no across the board, but the reasoning has been very interesting. So, the oops command is showing off the deck of playing cards we made based on Palia's Hot Pot. So we have a physical deck of playing cards that you can buy, and then Soup is where the Tiltify campaign lives. Anyway, all that to say, there's a song and video to introduce you guys to the channel. One of these days, I'm going to redo this video, because this was my baby's first edited video, and I think it shows. But anyway, I think you'll still enjoy it regardless. Keep going and growing. A raid is showing. Raiders welcome in. How was stream? What did you play? Hey. Thanks for dropping by. I understand if you can't stay. Hey, hey, hey. My name is Redria and I'm a part-time streamer, full-time scientist and full-time dreamer. Hope you're having an awesome time today. I'll lead the way. I play platformers, sandbox games, farming sims, come watch all three. I'm on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch TV. Like what you see, there's no need to wallow. Find me again, go on and click that follow. Please refresh your streams, and then you're free. Pronouns they, she. Welcome, Flipsy Raiders. Welcome in. See, Fiona's 3 syllables, so that makes it harder to fit in. Anyway, we have a couple of, like, sketches here that we're using to put everything together. Shout out to Lyat Lurian, another art streamer on Twitch, friend of the community, who, I knew that my design was a little messy. Let me go back to it. So I knew that my design was a little visually messy, and I just wanted, like, some design tips from a character designing standpoint of how to make it look a bit neater. Mostly it was because I knew that, like, staring at a mess of noodles was kind of difficult, and so his recommendation was to, like, rotate the bowl so that it looks more like a shell and less like a helmet. And, I mean, that's huge to me. That's really helpful to be able to figure out how to take this design to the next level. He also pointed out that ramen bowls have a very specific shape to them, so if I want this to be a ramen, like, if I want to lean into ramen specifically, I could use that shape, and I think I probably will. So we're gonna get into the art. Anyone who came in with the raid, if you guys have to lurk, if you've got to head out, I understand. But I hope you enjoy hanging out, listening to some Core Keeper music, and watching a little bit of art. And listening to whistling. Because you can't get away from that, I'm sorry. Hi, Aurora. Welcome in. We're doing some art. Well, and some whistling. Because, they go hand in hand, really. They go together. And we are raising money for charity. Because that's always a good time. Hi, Tugboat. Did my whistling summon you? Hi. Tugboat's here. I know, he's such a cute kitty cat. Yes, he is. Oops, wrong thing. Don't mind me. I do that way more often than I should. Oh yeah, if you're wondering what the little soups are on the overlay, that's part of Souptember. So for every $1 donation, we add more soup to the overlay. Sorry, I forgot to make my going live tweet. And alt text, always. Save. Post. I hope everyone's doing well today. Good star bits. Everyone is putting me to absolute shame. I got 8. Hi, Tug. I know, you want to be on my lap again, don't you? I know, Tuggy Boo. I know. I'm trying. You enjoying your new coins, Fiona? With that, you gotta roll out. You're driving over to Lake Havasu. Have a good time, Fiona. Thank you again for bringing your community by. I hope to see pictures of the lake. Trying to see if I can get Tugboat on camera. He's thinking about going on my lap. He's thinking about it. What a silly boy. Kiss. I think I need to move the head closer to the shell. He is on my lap, y'all. What a giant baby. Giant baby. Why are you like this? Aww. Sorry, you guys can't see him. Oh, ouchie. That hurt a little bit, Tug. But that's okay. It was an accident. It was an oopsie. You're so silly. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, he purrs a lot. He doesn't meow that much. Or if he does, it's really gravelly. Like, his meow is more like an ew. Yeah, that's so much better. Oh, that's so much better. That's so much better. I knew something felt off. Yeah. That actually fits into the shapes pretty well, too. Yeah. Oh, I like this little guy. I really like this little guy. That noodle picture was like godsend. Can you guys imagine how freaking cool it would be to have a Souptember, like, design become a part of Moonstone Island? I'm so excited for this opportunity. Now, there's a lot of really cool entries, so it's definitely a bit of a long shot. But you know, like, it's not about the artwork, it's about the design. So I feel like as long as I put some good thought into not just the design, but like, how would this creature play in the game? I think we got a pretty good shot. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't interested in the prize. Because come on, it's a Fishbow plushie. We are plushie lovers here. So how's everyone's week been going? I had off Monday and it was great. I've been putting in overtime all week to make up for having off Monday, and it's been a little rough, but pretty manageable. King, you've got to stop being busy. I want to play Valheim and Enshrouded. To be fair, though, this art contest, or design contest, I have until Saturday. So, like, I really wanted to focus on, if I'm doing it, I'm doing it. You know what I mean? Originally, we were going to play Harvestella today. I know some people have been really looking forward to the return of Harvestella. And now that we have completed Rune Factory Frontier, it makes sense to put another farming sim back on the lineup. I say that like I'm not playing Enshrouded and Valheim at the same time, though. And we even started Core Keeper for a 1.0 release. I'm not done with Core Keeper, by the way. I actually was going to play the other day and the server was down. Had some rainy days earlier, but we'll be doing stuff outside today. Very nice. Yeah, it's been very rainy here this week. Not enough games. Clearly, there's just not enough video games. King, did you know that Tiny Glade came out? That little castle doodling game? Yeah, not enough games. Tell me when you want to play. I can't right now. I got art to do. I was on Valheim earlier this morning just to keep working on the Mistlands base. Oh, like you can bring them back up. Yeah, that's fine. I think Core Keeper was a case of you were busy at the time, so I was like, well, it was kind of a whim that I was gonna play. Oh, sometimes you turn them off or restart your PC. How dare you not have every server available at all times forever? Seriously. Every single one. Are you even a real redhead? Good, I wanted to make that a little bigger. King, what do you think of our little friend? Very friend-shaped. Very shaped in general, actually. So, friend, you wouldn't even think about eating him. No. So what kind of ability do you think a Snoodle would have? Now this is a Snoodle, a snail noodle, that is ramen themed and is trailing just a tiny bit of soup behind them at all times. I don't want to get anything involved with anyone actually eating the Snoodle, because we do not eat spirits. They are not edible. But I was thinking, like, you know, a nice warm bowl of soup, would that make you and your, like, companions move just a tiny bit faster? Obviously with a hard shell on its back, I want Snoodle to have the ability to regenerate armor. That's a pretty big mechanic in Moonstone Island, and I actually don't know if there is an in-game mechanic yet that can regenerate armor. Usually it just gets knocked down to 0 and then resets to its maximum. So, like, if you could... There's one ability that makes it, like, go +1 every turn, but I'd rather have a card that's, like, +1 or +2 armor. I feel like that would be a good one-action card. And I was thinking about putting, like, little carrots or, like, parsley or celery or something in the soup that's trailing behind. I thought about whether I wanted to incorporate any of the normal ramen fixins in the body of the Snoodle, but I feel like that's going to make it messy, and you're going to have trouble knowing what you're looking at. If anything, the little whiskers here could be, like, chives or scallions or something. It's funny, I used to always use the turnip pen. I hate it now. I can't go back. I don't like it. It's so rough. Now, granted, like, if you do it with your brush, it's a little better, but it's still very, like, hard and pixelated. Flipping it over seems wrong for some reason. Yeah, you're not supposed to look at that. Snoodle's in the nude. You can't do that. That's criminal. Stop, criminal scum. So that is a design. I don't know that that needs to be part of the line art. This little circle should be. Whew. So I still feel like I kind of want these lines in here to be a bit more subtle. Like the outside lines are the ones that really matter. And then like the inside lines are either going to be a different color so that they're just a tiny bit more subtle. And Snoodle's gotta be yellow. I know that the picture of the noodles I had, like the udon, were almost very white. Actually, no, I think that's spaghetti, that's udon, that's ramen from right to left, but who cares? I just liked the way the packet of noodles was shaped. It was very good. See, I think with character design, you want all of your lines to be very intentional. So, like, the first one I did was just a mess of, like, noodle lines here and there, and it wasn't quite doing what I wanted it to do. But that's okay. I am by no means a character design expert. I have designed a lot of Nintendo-based OCs, though, so I feel like I'm decent at it. And I like doing it. Also, I know that snails that, like, have the little eyes here are really cute, but also, snails are supposed to have the eye stalks, so I feel like I can't not include the eye stalks. You've drawn a lot of monster characters, you haven't created your own, though. It's kind of fun. I mean, there's still a lot you can do with humanoid OC creation. honestly, I will say, whether you consider yourself like a practiced artist or not, creating characters is really fun. I used to do it a lot in video games that had character creators. I really had fun making different characters in Guild Wars 2. I played a ton of Guild Wars 2. I hit burnout with it eventually. People do that a lot with MMOs. They'll have fun with it, and then they'll hit, like, a burnout moment, and it's like, yeah, okay. This was fun. I was sending Fudge some pictures of the puppy dog. She's being very cute today. She was actually following me around a good bit, which she doesn't usually do. Let me look up what chives look like. I don't know if it'll be super noticeable if I make the whiskers chives, but I'm gonna try it. They'll be like more squared off. So like chives are kind of Hi, Biscuit! Welcome in. We are doing some character design for a contest. Hey, listen, I got what? 8? I got 8 star bits today, so King is not gonna let me live that down. Because I told him to pony up and then he came back with like 150. Also, that's weird. I don't think the Mix-It-Up's open, obviously. I just don't think it did my auto chat thing. That's fine. I have it set up to do like an auto welcome thing for a couple of streamer friends. So we're making a Snoodle. Snoodle is a noodle snail and a psychic type and gets some extra like armor from the shell. And I still think I want Snoodle to give other party members the slightest bit of, like, speed boost from being nice and warm from the bowl of soup. I would also consider Snoodle randomly applying 1 burn, but Snoodle's not a fire type. Snoodle is a psychic type, so I need to make sure that the abilities I'm assigning make sense. I'm kind of looking through the existing psychic types. Just to see what their abilities are. Yeah, I feel like Snoodle is an absolutely incredible design. And Snoodle's come a long way. Thanks again, Lyat, for the assistance. It seems like a lot of these psychic spirits have specific in-combat things. Well, no, Moonstone's glow brighter from Rablet. I don't think we'll go with the burn, but we'll probably go with the move speed. Hi, Mom! Oh, I should get rid of those early bloomers pins. Those aren't really there. 64 star bits! That's perfect. I wish I could, like... I wish I had a button to hide all of the pins every time. Because I have to, like, manually go do that. We're making a little guy. He's just a little guy. Oh, you caught me. I didn't have it open. It's alright, I can fish for you. I keep getting made fun of, because, like, I'll have it open, and, like, I have almost 500 hours in lurkbait Twitch fishing. I wonder who would ever possibly make fun of me. Gee, I wonder. You're playing Sims 3 and you're starting to understand it. That's really good. I'm glad you're having a good time with it. Well, hopefully you're having a good time with it. We got your pin. There's a design contest right now, Mom, for Moonstone Island. That's the game we played on Tuesday. And we get to design a spirit, and it might get added to the game. So I wanted to design a Souptember themed spirit, because, you know, we do this once a year, and it seemed like a really cool thing. Oh no, Fudge only had a banana for breakfast and he's hungry. I can't help with that from here. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I mean, I think this little character's pretty cool, honestly. And, again, this is not an art competition. And I'm also really proud of, the Moonstone Island devs for cracking down. I don't know if they had any AI art submissions. I don't know if they had anyone, like, give them AI art submissions, but, like, a couple of hours after announcing the contest, they made an update post saying, like, please do not submit AI artwork for this competition. Like, this is not an art contest, this is a design contest. You can just write a description of your spirit and still have a good chance of winning. Oh, noes! I don't even know if I have enough luck. I'm so unlucky! And I only have 3 coins. So these are chives for the whiskers. Most of the psychic spirits I've seen focus on yellow, white, and pink for their color palette. So that's what we're going to try to do, just to match the existing. It's very interesting because the other elemental spirits don't do that quite to the same extent. So if you guys had to design a little critter, like whether you're thinking Pokemon, whether you're thinking Moonstone Island, just a little critter that will battle by your side, what kind of critter would you like? Gotta go do something now. See you later, Aurora. I can't wait to show off Snoodle once they're finished. Now, it was a lot easier for me to come up with this because I knew that I was trying to go for something... Well, actually, I didn't. I didn't know if I was going to do Souptember themed right away. I kind of, like, thought about it for a while. Because, like, when you're thinking about a design like this, do you pick the typing first? Like, do you say, I want to make a fire spirit, and then you come up with something? Or do you kind of come up with the idea, like, does it have an animal or, like, an inanimate object base? Do you come up with that first, and then later maybe you assign the typing? Because think about it. Soup could be a water type. Soup could be a fire type. And I went psychic of all things. Like, you don't really think about psychic. Hello, Starling. Welcome in. We're being weird. Have you heard of the game Moonstone Island? They're running a contest right now. I think, is it Messi? Entered the contest and has done a lot of, like, Moonstone build posts online. I always love looking at them. So we're making a Snoodle, which is a noodle snail. And it's a psychic type. And I want to make sure I come up with, like, as much information about the character design as I can, because this is not an art contest. This is a design contest. Of course, the Snoodle. You know, the Snoodle that goes to Snurch. So I'm thinking, you know, Snoodle has a shell, so Snoodle is probably gonna get some, like, armor boost. What's the ooze made of? Olive oil, marinara? That's a good question. I don't want to make it yellow. I was not going to make it yellow or white. We are not going to submit an absolutely wretched design. I was thinking it was probably going to be, like, oranger, like soy-based, maybe? And the Snoodle is not edible. It's just not. It's a spirit. It's a ghost. You cannot eat the Snoodle. Farah is still gonna try to eat the Snoodle because she is a soup goddess. She knows what she wants. You can try. Yes, and like I said, people will try. How have your art endeavors been going? Planet Zoo, hell yeah. They haven't. Lots of work events and stuff. You know, that happens. That absolutely happens. I think this one stalk is a little too big. I've been putting in like an hour of overtime in at work each day, and I have been a little tired too. But I saw that the deadline for this competition is Saturday, so I really want to enter, because I think the winning design might get added to the game. And also, the whole reason I'm doing a ramen noodle themed little guy is because this month is Souptember. This is our 3rd annual Souptember, where we do soup-themed things in video games, like making as much soup as possible, and raising money for charity. So if I could get a, like, Souptember themed design in a video game, I could die happily. I will know that I have made my mark on this planet in the way I want to. Plus, also, like, I said this earlier, but big props to the Moonstone Island devs. They made this a contest, and then shortly afterward, they put out a disclaimer saying, please do not use AI artwork for your submissions, because this is, one, it's not an art contest. We're not judging based on the art, we're judging the design. And two, like, a written explanation of your design is plenty sufficient. Also, my Mistlands base is coming along wonderfully. I will never apologize for who I am when I listen to the Core Keeper soundtrack. I simply can't. And who I am when I listen to the Corekeeper soundtrack is a bird. I cannot change this. So I think we're going to do some colored lines for the rest of the line art. Usually, I do all of my line art in a single color. So I'm really kind of trying to push myself here. So why is this still wrong? Oh no, am I out of Corekeeper? Oh no! Okay. Now what? I'm still gonna cry because I can't listen to the, Harvestella soundtrack because Square Enix said no. Welcome back, Aurora. We're still working on the line art. I just grabbed a different color for this bit. Not sure what type of creature you'd be creating. It's not a super easy question. Yep, that's the right color. Yeah, I think when you're doing character design stuff, the first thing you want to think of is animal and or inanimate object that you want to base your creature off of. At first, I actually thought I was going to try to do something plant-based, because, you know, I am a plant lover. Moonstone Island already has a piranha plant-esque critter. So, no need to design one of those. The game's already done me a solid. There's also a dandelion little guy, so it kind of reminds me of beans, you know. Oops. I decided the whiskers should be chives. And then, of course, I find that it's really important to find ways to simplify your design while also making it unique. And I know that sounds really backwards. To be like, ah, yes, make it complex, but also don't make it too complex, but also make it simple. What am I talking about? I don't know, I'm not an art teacher. But I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, if Snoodle's body... Like, this was Snoodle's original design, right? That mess of noodles is too complicated for your eye to follow and really, like, understand what's going on. It just looks like a bunch of squiggles, not an actual, like, body. And then, the same token, like, if the whole critter is made of noodles and has nothing else going on for it, it's visually not that interesting to look at. So that's why I'm glad Gage gave me the suggestion of rotating the bowl, so that you'd see more of the bowl, it would act more like a shell, and again, it breaks up the design, so now you have more to look at. It's just more pleasing. Oops. I like trying to talk about the process when I'm doing art stuff because I'm very new to digital art, and I've never been super confident about art in general, whether it was digital or traditional. It wasn't until 2022 that I let myself get back into art and kind of just tell myself, like, you're learning. It does not have to be perfect. It's very hard. I used to be the one, like, growing up where everyone was like, oh, you're so good at drawing, and it really didn't matter what I drew. It got praise. And then, of course, like, when you get to, like, high school level, that feels like it shifts. Really, human anatomy was the thing that scared me badly enough to kind of stop drawing for a while. Because I didn't like what I had done. What a cute little guy! We're just a little guy. Let's save, because we haven't saved yet. And I'm gonna take a quick bio break. I also want to check the basement. It's been raining here a lot lately. So enjoy the musical stylings of Snacko, and I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. And fortunately, no leaks. What games has everyone been playing? Is anyone else going to be getting the new Zelda? I'm trying to figure out... I don't know that I'll be getting the new Zelda immediately. I am way more interested in, like, Brothership as a day one purchase. Because, you know, me and Mario, we're tight. We're a little tight. You're still playing New Horizons? So is my dad. We actually did a New Horizons stream last Friday. I took off work so we could do it. And we were playing the Happy Home Paradise DLC. I was thinking about asking if he wanted to come over to my island after we made the soup kitchen to, like, do some cooking for fun, but he was a little tired, so I didn't want to ask too much of him. He likes coming over and being on stream, but he does not have the capacity to stream quite as long as I do, which is fine. And also, he worked a lot that day. He almost worked like a 12-hour day, and then still came over to stream with me. Ooh, we have a bomb. Be careful defusing it. Your island was built for a dream address. It's not exactly ideal for visitors. I know a couple of places like that. Like, some of them are really cool to visit, but yeah, you think about how playable it is for like a normal playthrough, and you're just like, maybe not. Right now, my island is still set up for our cooking show. And my house is still set up for Christmas. From like 4 years ago or something. I want to say I threw a, like, Christmas party in Animal Crossing one year, and then I just never changed my house. When you enter my island from the airport, you have to roll over 3 hay beds and then do 8 jumps. That's fun, though. Snacko is another game that I will probably revisit. I just don't know if I want to commit to a full playthrough or not. Snacko is a farming sim game where you play as a cat. It reminds me a lot of some of the, like, original Harvest Moon games. And it is very cute. I don't know why that's screaming at me. I kind of love it when people set up their Animal Crossing town to be like a scavenger hunt where you know, you come over and you don't have any you come over, you don't have any tools, so you have to, like, slowly find tools to be able to travel around the island. Or, like, you gotta eat fruit so that you can dig up this one tree or something. They're very fun little puzzles. Back when the Mario items were first released, some people made a series of 4 Super Maze islands like that. Yeah, I feel like I remember that a little bit. There's a very cool Zelda-inspired island that I have seen on stream before. Look at our little friend! Nope. There we go. Don't know why the layer mask was being weird in those couple of spots, but it's okay. Is that yellow enough? I don't know why my brain's like, oh, it must be brighter. You like this color? Good. I'm gonna see if I can't just yellow it up a tiny little bit. Except it's... I don't know. IDK. Maybe I will keep it as is. Because I don't feel like I'm really adding much of anything, you know? I guess we don't have this painted, so it's just the background. We go. think I want to do a little bit more to the bowl. I want a little bit more of it to be pinkish, I think. Not quite enough pink in this design to match the current psychic spirits. Ooh, careful, headphones. I could maybe just make the line on the bowl thicker. I could make the sparkles pink. No. No. Take care, Aurora. Thanks for hanging out. What do you guys think of Snoodle so far? I know I'm zoomed in a little bit. I think Snoodle stands a real good chance. Alright, alright. Do the symbols on the bowl mean anything? No, not in particular. I was kind of going for just regular star shapes to help indicate the fact that this is a psychic spirit. And then this is kind of just a traditional pattern found on a lot of ramen bowls. I'm also trying to balance the colors because psychic spirits tend to be yellow, pink, and white, and I want to make sure I have enough of each color showing. Hi, Arrow. You can have a controller. And hi, Windu. Welcome in, everyone. We are out here raising money for the PCRF with Souptember. I hope you have a great day at work. At least as great a day as you can. Enjoy your work, Lurk. Look, we made Snoodle, a snail noodle. A noodle snail. A snoodle. We're making this for a little contest. Also, we're very close to donuts numbers with our star bits. You guys are killing it. I got 8. Windu's out here hard carrying. Oh, we got a Goomba. Alright, I think I kind of love the colors. We're gonna have to add a little bit of shading. Got him, Mom. That's a little too brown. Hi, Gage. Look at what you made me do. Positive. Look at Snoodle. I love him. I figured out how to get the noodle curl to, like, do what I wanted it to do. So that it, like, had a shape to it. I think this is a really promising little guy. I am looking forward to entering the contest. And again, this isn't even an art contest. This is a critter design contest. But I feel like I'm much, much happier now with the shape of the guy. He's so shaped. He's so friend-shaped. And I'm trying to stick with yellow, white, pink as the color scheme as much as I can, because that is the color scheme of most psychic spirits in the game. I don't know if the chive whiskers are working yet. I was thinking about, like, I could, you know, make them white so that they're, like, the white onion part. Maybe that would look cuter, but I don't know if that shape will do much. You like them? Well, I'll take the compliment and I'll take the win. Yes, I have yet to put bits in the soup. I was also very, very adamant that the broth was not going to be yellow or white. Not happening. Ah, I can pull the green into there too, you're so right. I know, it's almost like your job is art or something. Almost. Well, I really appreciate the design help because, like, I knew that this was cute, but I also knew that visually this was not fun to look at. And so the advice to, like, turn the bowl was a godsend, and then I found this little, like, cluster of noodles from Palia, and I said, that's the shape! That's the exact shape I need. And so now I'm kind of, like, trying to think about ways to implement the game's mechanics now. So, like, in Moonstone Island, your little spirits, when they're traveling with you or when you're fighting them in the wild, they have cards in their, like, skill set. So I think Snoodle needs the ability to hide inside their shell to regenerate armor, to get strong. I also think that a warm cup of soup would, like, perk anyone up on a cold day, so I feel like having, like, the slightest movement boost would make sense while Snoodle's on your team. Please draw the overturned ramen bowl with just soup leaking out of the bottom. I was thinking about it, like, he hide in his shell. He hide. I've also made a hard decision that Snoodle is not edible at all. At all. Fine, I'll do it. The pink eyelids were just kind of a design decision because I wanted to pull pink in. Maybe I'll make them orangish. One sec. Yeah, that looks better. The pink is just a bit too much. Fish cakes have pink in them if you need to unite the pink more throughout. I thought about that. I liked the idea you gave of, like, different food bases for the face. But I think I like the snail part shining through the most, I think. I'm mostly just thrilled with how I got the noodles to do what I wanted. Yeah, you do the noodle face and you're like, oh no, I hate this, how do I fix it? That's kind of what I did. And I was like, yeah, this isn't gonna work for this design contest. This is horrendous. It's not a design. What do you think? Eye stalks poking out or no? You don't have much of a stock opinion? Soup puns. I think this works. I think the little, like, snail tail sticking out is at least enough of an indicator of what's going on. Ooh, so he could either have a card to give him, there is a thing that psychic spirits do a lot, actually. So maybe that would be good. Psychic spirits tend to give themselves the ability to, get impervious. I'm looking through the Moonstone Island Spirit Bestiary. Bestiary? Your pen control has improved so much, thank you. I really appreciate that. I actually found that I didn't like my stabilization up all the way at 100. I like it at 67 or 69. Yeah, I'm funny like that. One intangible to itself. So yeah, maybe that's what we'll do. We'll give it intangible as a card. Yeah. Oh, I love that. I also genuinely feel like learning to, I feel like learning to go with a smaller line style was also much better. Because, like, for my, original stuff that I was doing, like, we can even just look at this. Look at how thick these lines were. Like, I was intentionally going for, like, really thick, heavy line art. And I mean, I'll say that's not a bad thing. Like, these are Twitch badges, you know. They're supposed to be visually really easy to look at and know what you're looking at. But, like, for some of my other artwork that I was doing, like this cookie, do the lines need to be that thick? Probably not. Probably not. And it wasn't until the creative carousel in August that I kind of asked myself, do I really want my lines to be this thick forever? You like big graphic lines, but you know it's not in vogue anymore. I'm sure it will be again. Oh, I'm sure it will be too. And, like, I know that there are style trends that come in and go out, but, like, for me, I feel like I've gained a lot more control over what I want my lines to be doing instead of just like making, hey, this is my line, and then I'll go in with an eraser and be like, oh, I want to like tweak it up so that it looks like this or whatever. That's what I used to do all the time. I feel like I'm getting better at using the brush to actually be a brush, you know. Sorry. A brush, you know, like use the pressure tool a little bit better, because that's not something I used to do. Also, I used to use the turnip pen, and I don't know why. Like, I don't know. It's just, looking at it now, I see how sharp and pixelated it is as a brush pen, and I don't like it anymore. The person who made my overlay actually sent me the brush pack that it uses. And I'm interested to try it out. Part of pen control is learning the pressures to make pretty line variations. Yes, I agree. I absolutely agree. Turnip pen is a Photoshop dupe. I didn't know that. That's a little too bright. Meet in the middle. I also think that my color theory is getting a little bit better, just, like, I'm not used to having this whole wheel to pick from. So it's a little bit more of a challenge to figure out how to use it. Oops. Nope, incorrect. Supposed to have some texture, but you'll see big names using it. Kim Hu almost exclusively does all her silly sketches with it, and most of her inks. Okay. Like, I'm not gonna... I'll toot my own horn and say that I think this is very good character design. I'm not gonna say that I am the only person who deserves to win, because there's a lot of really cool little guys that people designed. Not all of them food-themed. One of them was a gourd, which, you know, is, like, perfect for the current season. Probably one more gubbin. Probably at least one carrot. Maybe two. Pretty sure Digital Ducky also uses turnip. Okay. You don't like it either, though. It's funny that it used to be what I used exclusively, and then I feel like it was part of why I felt bad about some of my artworks. Like, there were things about it I disliked, and I was still new enough to Clip Studio that I wasn't, like, I don't know how to explain it. I wasn't putting two and two together that, oh, you can just use a different brush. It's not that, like, you're a bad artist. Gubbins! Oh, that's cute. And I think they have the perfect amount of detail. Look at how stupidly zoomed in I was just to get that detail added in. Big stretch. Oh, I'm looking at the clock. I'm gonna need to stop soon so that I can get lunch, but I want to submit my entry. Little too big. No. No, stop. Stop. You zoom all the way in for detail work, but if you keep an eye on the navigator, you won't get too deep in the weeds. That's a good way to think about it. Like, I just sometimes ask myself, like, do I need this amount of detail? But that's always been how I've done digital art, is just by zooming in. I am locked in. Snoodle. I forget if there is a symbol for each spirit type in Moonstone. I don't have a psychic spirit, so I can't really check in the game. Hee hee. Snoodle. Your emotes are all moved. You don't like what, like, they're moved around in your favorites? Or, like, your recently used? I should check some of the fire spirits to make sure I'm not duplicating an ability? Dang it. So there's already a fire spirit that has a walking speed up, but I think I want a an ally speed up. Yes, okay. So there's no... Oh, your favorites tab is gone. I should check my extensions. I feel like I've had that happen before. Way too big. Let's try 18. Dang it. Let's try a different font, maybe. I like the Pixel one, but maybe not for this. Stop it! My god. Why is the text tool so annoying? What do you mean? Wait, what do you actually mean? What do you mean? Whatever. Turn feels like too much, and counter feels a little bit little, but... Why are you like this? And then over here, I'm probably gonna put, like, a couple of, like, the different cards that it can use. I think that means my music is done. Which means I should probably take a break, get something to eat. I gotta work later. I'll survive, though. I want to show off this, I think I'm cooked. No, it's alright. I freaking love this guy, okay? I actually love this guy. It's so good. Yeah, I think all I want to add are, like, some example cards of things that it can do in combat. And then I'm ready to turn this in. I mean, this was just, like, a design contest. So I'm kind of going above and beyond by, like, specifying game mechanics. But I'm alright with that. I want to make sure I'm doing everything I can to, like, try to win this. I'm serious. I am so serious about Snoodle. You have no idea. Let's take a look at who is live. Lovey's doing Tiny Glade. Oh, I kind of want to get Tiny Glade, I'm not gonna lie. Tiny Glade is a game where you basically doodle a castle. That's the best way I can describe it. You basically doodle a castle. So let's go raid with Lovey. Lovey does a lot of Sims content and some indie games. She is a huge fan of the game Dorfromantik. I'm not sure if you are familiar. But yeah, big maybe on a stream tomorrow. I could play some Harvestella since I didn't get to. I could also finish Snoodle. The next confirmed stream is going to be Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern. We are doing some charity plate up, and I will be streaming with Shay is playing, Yeah Boomerang, and So Beezy. We're gonna join a kitchen together and just have some good chaotic fun. So anyway, thanks again for joining me today and for checking out the art. I'm feeling really positive about this one. Keep going and growing, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!